With the information obtained by the #1 Bastow, Jaguar Oil's #1 Bastow right here, we now see how this trap is shaping up. Here is some of our oil that was recovered on the Kansas City drill stem test. Drop the oil in that. Drop the oil. Look at that. Petroleum geologist Toby Elster states a near miss in his new report. Production casing was set in this well, and upon perforation they had a fill up that calculated out to 36 barrels of oil per day. This is the Denning twin well. It was drilled 50 foot east of the first Denning. 50 foot east. This well was also completed and had a pump jack put on it, and it pump tested 5 barrels of oil per day.
Here's where we're at right now. And there's where we're getting ready to drill. What we've got to do is find where this trap is at, and so far everything's been drilled, but out here, up to this point right here is what's been drilled. And now what I'm trying to do is at least get there. I hope to be hitting about right here, in per se like this trap, this oil field. We have not got into the apex, or got into where the oil is. I'm getting ready to drill, I think, where this well is right here, or possibly even this one, on our map. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, this oil field right here is what we're after. So far, the wells we've got has been drilled right in here and right here. Nothing's gone up into this. This is the second highest well in the field. This one is the highest well in the field. Those two, second highest and the highest. Anything north and east of this, what I'm simply saying is that's going to be higher right there than it is there. And then it's going to drop because you drop 20 feet from right there to right there. And how close these, in other words, I'm saying this would be higher here, say about 6, 7 feet high to that well right there, and then drop off to 20, like this one dropped off to that one. You see the distance? You look how far it is from here, that's half mile from here to here. So I'm saying, coming up on right here, this is a big old well. This is probably an oil well right here, right there, and then start sliding down between these two. That's over half mile, folks, from right there to right there. I could drive a track, I could put 2 oil fields between those 2 wells. There's more room to put this, there's more room to put, as much room to put the Wilson Creek field right between those 2 damn dry holes. I'll tell you, look out next time you drive down the road, look at a half mile down the road, and then you'll know how much distance between those 2 dots. I get 12 feet high to that right here, it's going to flow. It'll flow to the surface. That's how quick it can come up. You got 8 feet coming up to this, come up 9, you come up 15 to there, you come up 7, 6 from here up to here. You come up from all across here. You don't find the situation where you're sitting that far apart flat. I mean, those are flat on the ground. What do you think's happening in between those 2 wells?
You're looking at our stake location. Bob Mosier and I come out here Tuesday and staked our location. We're going to be 660 feet north of the Denning wells, which as you're looking at this stake would be right behind that hedgerow, 330 feet. So those are the wells that were giving up the oil in 1972 out of the Burgess Sand. Going towards the Ollenburger #1. The Ollenburger #1 would have been out there towards that clump of trees to your left, or actually in the center of the screen. Put that in perspective with where we drilled last year. Last year we drilled on the other side of that hill, down in that valley, that little draw there, right out there. So that's the stake location. The rig should be moving in by next Friday. So we now have 100 acres in hand. We do believe the field's going to be laying right up towards those houses.